Hey everyone, welcome back to SnowRunner. So this is the final episode of the series. I want to cap things off on a positive note, so I'm going to attempt to finish up this quest and then I'm not sure, we'll try to do something else. It's not quite as early in the morning as I usually record. Usually I record around 7 a.m. It's actually 9, so maybe I'll be a little bit more coherent. We'll see about that though. You never know with me. Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Now, people inform me, thank you by the way for informing me of this, but I have the container here on the spot, and that's, well, that's what it's supposed to be. But I need to go grab the other one, and it's okay if I'm pulling it, according to the comments, so I'm going to take your word for it. Let's go grab that other one. It seems to be just up here. I have no idea how to get here, though, so we're just going to go as the crow flies. Or... you know what, we should probably take the road. That would be a little bit better. I apologize, by the way, if I'm sounding a bit hoarse today. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes it just happens in the mornings, and, yeah. You know, sometimes, okay, this is a bit of a weird thing. I really like to overthink things sometimes, but I'm always worried I'm gonna lose my voice one day and just be like, I don't know, just be permanently hoarse or something like that, just because, well, I like doing this, and I don't want to lose my voice and not be able to. But anyway, have I gone the wrong way immediately here? Okay, yeah, I have. I'm just gonna cut across the trees, though. Yeah, sorry about this, trees. Okay, so this is the right way to go here. In the end, I did not battle the trees as I intended to. Apparently there's a bit of a soft spot here, and some deeper water, I would assume. And deeper water is not great for what I'm attempting to do here. I think this has a snorkel, yeah. It does, so we should be okay, but yeah, I don't know. If this is supposed to be a frozen area, then this must be... I don't know. It must be a warm day, otherwise this would be frozen over. This is my first time getting stuck in the mud for a while, so it feels kind of weird. Thank goodness there are a million trees around here for me to pull over. And it looks like we're good. I can hear the breaking ice sound from here. It's not great, but either way we should be okay. Get out of the way there, tree. And freedom. Freedom from the mud once again. Never going back. Oh. Okay, I beached myself. Come on now. So today is a very exciting day in my personal life, I guess. Maybe, well, I guess it's an exciting day in YouTube terms too, because, well, we'll talk about YouTube first. Basically, what's happening is I'm cutting down on the amount of videos that I'm making, and therefore attempting to raise the quality of the ones that I do make, but only making one once a week for the next while, just because, oh my goodness, the damage. But just be, oh, what's that? Is that a free truck, or is that a mission? I'm gonna assume that it's a mission. And yeah, it looks like it's a mission. I don't know, like, it doesn't appear to be very stuck, though. If I just drive out here, am I gonna fall into the mud? Or into the ice, I mean. Well, let's see what this is. Okay, so it seems like what we need to do is come and fix this truck. I don't think this is the new one. I don't suspect that it is. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still looking for the F750, by the way. I'm excited to try that. But I'm not sure that I'll be able to in this series. We'll find out soon. Okay, my incredible lack of ice tires is not good for this. You can see I'm kind of just spinning around here, getting stuck on rocks, and drifting literally everywhere. I mean, in a normal day that would be fine, but in SnowRunner, not so much. Okay, so as it turns out, my fighting with rocks was in vain, because apparently that's not the right way to go. I should be going this way, so... yeah, let's go up this way. I need to follow the road up here, and I guess I'm probably climbing up this hill of some kind. This is not a job for a truck this big. This is a scout's thing. I'm not really going the right way, am I? That's fine though, I'll make do with what I've got here. Yeah, ooh, what's this? Looks like we've just discovered a compound. I was not expecting to see this. And that's not good, because I'm hoping to get over there. I'm not even close now. Well, while we're here, I know we're kind of running low on fuel, but we may as well just drive in and see what's going on. Put this one on the map for the future, and then turn around and try and find the proper way to go. I was tempted to just kind of drive up that spot there, but I think I'm going to not do that. I mean, if we could find a clear path in the trees, then it might be viable, but I don't know. just doesn't seem right. So yeah, what I was talking about before, about taking this time slot off of my schedule, basically just means that there's only going to be one video a week on Saturdays, and it's probably going to be something bigger, or something that I at least hope to be bigger. That's my goal anyways. So you can expect like beam automation stuff, and where the heck am I going? I guess I need to go up this way. Oh man, okay, I guess we'll just drive down here. So yeah, it'll be beam automation stuff, and potentially other things as I get other ideas. I'm hoping that this week it's going to be the Flat Out 3 video I promised a while ago. I've been working on it. Yikes. And I'm also like currently in the process of editing it, so I should hopefully have it done in time, but you never know, some things can go wrong. I've got everything ready, I just have to put it all together. Okay, so I'm gonna take a shortcut here. This is not... Alright, what's that? That's the way I intended to go before, and then I stopped going that way, only to turn around because I was second guessing myself. But yeah, it seems like I need to go up this way, so let's go. Yeah, these rocks were what stopped me. I was a little bit concerned with going over here, just because, I mean, this is not a rock crawler by any means, and yeah, this is not going to be easy to get through. I'm going to have to take it slow, I guess, and just kind of hope. There are no trees either. Looks like there's something over there, though, like an oil rig of some kind. Oh my goodness, the damage. Get into low, please. We gotta go slow. But I am making it through. That's surprising enough. Oh no, please. Please, no. Am I beached? Ah, oh, come on. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna call this attempt. Mostly because where I am is not good. I'm not in a good position. I'm relatively close to where I think I need to be, but overall I'm just not where I should be. If that makes sense. Basically what I'm thinking is I need to jump back to the garage, which is just over here, and then attempt this again, but another way. I think I probably can try and go down here instead of trying to take it over the land, because it's not really working out the way that I want it to. So let's try this again. Okay, so I've mapped out a bit of a route here to get to this one. I'm hoping that, again, I really do want to finish this quest today. That's kind of my goal. And if I can do another one in there as well, that would be good. Maybe just a quick one, I don't know. We haven't actually hauled any cargo at all on this map. It's been entirely exploring. Not that that's a bad thing, though. It's a lot of fun to explore. So yeah, the exciting part in my personal life, I know it's taking me like 10 minutes, actually 16 minutes of recording now to get here, but today is it marks about a month before I end up moving into the house that my fiance and I bought, so pretty exciting time. It has a garage, which is really cool, because that means I can finally accomplish my goals of having a project car. So I've been shopping around a little bit. I don't think I'm going to buy something immediately. Probably... Oh my goodness, that damage. Wow, that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. So my goals are pretty simple when it comes to a project car, but what I want to do is make it so that it is on the channel. Like I want to post videos about working on it, and that will hopefully make it to the channel. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if people will actually be interested. That's the big thing. Sometimes channels, like gaming channels, don't very successfully transition from content to content. I don't want to just fully commit to one thing or the other yet, but I'm hoping that people will be interested to see me work on an actual car, and not just fake ones, or game ones, I don't know. Automation creations, that's my patented terminology there. So to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, I'm very interested in rally, believe it or not, even though I don't follow the current rally, although I don't think there's really that much going on right now, but oh geez, this looks dangerous. I don't know if I really want to drive through that. Let me just kind of get on the shortest side here. We'll see if we can get through it quickly. Let me just see. Come on now. Don't crack, don't crack, don't crack. Okay, we made it. I was a bit worried there. So yeah, I'm kind of interested in rally, mostly just amateur rallycross probably. I know that there's a club in Ontario that does that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into that or not, but what I'd like to be able to do is to do that kind of thing, to be able to join an amateur rallycross or rally. But yeah, it's not as easy as it seems, because obviously they have regulations and things that you need to cover. I got to modify a car to suit, and obviously it can't be the car that I currently have. My Infinity in a rally is not going to work, so I'm hoping that that I can... Oh, what's this? It seems to be a bit of a quest over here. I'm going to quickly go pick that up while I'm over this way. Oh, an upgrade perhaps? That would be... Oh, it is an upgrade. Okay, what do we got? What do we have here? Upgrade location and engageable all-wheel drive for the F750, which I don't have, but I mean, that's good to have anyways. So yeah, my idea is, just to give you an example, there's a wrecking yard that it's north of the city, pretty far north of the city, but it's they have some cars that I'm kind of interested in. It looks like this is the last spot that I put a marker on, so let's follow the road. We'll try and go legitimately here and try and get up to that supplies delivery area. But this wrecking yard likes to sell their cars for pretty expensive, considering how much damage they have, from what I've noticed, but occasionally they'll get something that I'm kind of into, and I think it's worth the drive to go up there and grab it if it's good enough. So as an example, they currently have a Fiesta, which I think would be a pretty good rally car, even though it's just a basic Fiesta. It'd be a good base, I think, to work off of. And it's only $2,000, so I was thinking, like, that's a pretty good starting point. The damage on it is pretty minor, and it's something that it doesn't really matter if it's being used for a race, because it's cosmetic. So as long as it's mechanically sound and the frame isn't bent or something like that, that seems like a pretty good starting point. That's the cheapest Fiesta I've seen, so it's either that or buy a really old Focus. That's kind of my idea. Okay, apparently I just hit a little flag here. I'm guessing that was part of another quest of areas that I'm supposed to get to. Yeah, that's not really what I came here for. Let me just continue down, back onto the ice. Well, it's the dead of night. I figure we'll go through the entire day-night cycle because, I mean, it is the last episode, so we might as well. Although, that is looking like a battleship over there, and it has me quite excited. I believe I saw that in the distance before. Please let us drive battleships, come on. I don't want to play, oh wait, what's that? I almost said War Thunder, but it's like the World of Tanks or something where they have battleships as well. I don't know. One of those games. Okay, so I know this episode, despite being a SnowRunner episode, has been a lot about other things as well. And I've currently been talking about cars, I've been talking about houses, I don't know, talking about life, talking about other things, and that's kind of my old style of doing videos, and that is definitely a crashed ship, isn't it? Let me just quickly turn. I don't think my light's gonna make it all the way over there. No, it isn't, but man, that's cool. But yeah, that's kind of my old style of videos. I used to make playthrough videos, and I'd talk about anything but the game. Oh no, that's not good. No, that's really not good. Oh man, what are they doing to me? I can't drive across this. Up we go, I guess. We're really exploring today, which is not a bad thing. What I tried to do with this series though, and at least at the beginning before I kind of ran out of stuff to talk about, is focus on the game. And I don't know which one is more preferable for series like this. I don't think I'm going to do any more playthrough things, for at least for a while. I'm going to try and focus on higher quality one-off videos, but yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes. I've got a lot of games that I want to cover, and only one video a week to do it on, so I just want to make it count. Oh wow, this is a narrow rock passageway. It says an off-road truck is recommended for this quest, but I'm assuming that they don't mean for me to take this route. That would be... Oh my goodness, say goodbye to the trees. I'm just killing them all. Let me free. There we go. But this is narrow as heck, so, my goodness. I don't want to drag that crate through here, so we're going to find another way around. That just doesn't seem to be quite what I'm after. So, on another discussion, something I've been thinking about, and no winch points here, so I better be careful. Oh wow, I can't see. Okay. I'm gonna take this on another angle. But one thing I've been thinking about after that F1 video, I really, I was disappointed with how that one, not how the video came out, but the response to it wasn't quite what I was after. And yeah, I mean, it's to be expected that it wouldn't do quite as well as the normal automation stuff, but it didn't do well even by my standards of views for things, and that was very disappointing. But it looks like we finally made it over here. Wow, though. That was a heck of a journey, my goodness. A couple of quests here to pick up, may as well do that while I'm here. Supplies delivery, I guess that's the one that I'm currently doing, and then this over here is something else. No, apparently not. Oh well, we'll just grab this crate and I guess drag it back that way. Do I have any choice? But yeah, that video didn't quite turn out as well as I would have hoped, at least in terms of viewership. Now, I think the video itself is okay, but that's kind of the problem. Like, I think, and I'm starting to think, and this was brought to my attention by my fiance, but she was saying that people seem to be more interested in my creativity than my driving, and that's something I never really thought about before. So I'm just wondering what you think of that, as somebody who's watching the channel, watching into this video, I guess halfway through, somewhere like that, then you're probably pretty dedicated, so what do you think? Are you more interested in creativity, or are you more interested in driving games? Because I've always been interested in like sandbox stuff, especially when it relates to car things, so if I can find more games like that to play, then I definitely will. One game that has been requested a lot is Kerbal Space Program. I haven't bought it yet, but next time it goes on sale, I'll grab it and give it a try on the channel and see what people think. I don't know. It seems like those sandbox games really do fit my style, so I should probably be a bit better about playing them. But it's good that I can actually see what the heck is going on now, my goodness. Like, I think about back in the day when I did Simple Planes videos. Those ones didn't quite meet my expectations either, but that was last year. That was a long time ago, and YouTube history time. A lot has changed, and now I've gotten to pulling rocks. Definitely not my best work here. Okay, this is the part where I'm not sure if the crate is going to be able to make it, but so far it's just bouncing around, which is good. As long as it makes it through, I don't really care. Obviously, it doesn't get damaged because it's not that kind of item in this game, so just have to keep going. It barely, like, the truck barely even reacts to having it on there, so yeah, we're fine. Okay, so I need to travel up here. I'm kind of on the road back, but that's not really where I need to go. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is pulling out this way and then going up the road here, because it seems like this, kind of like something like this, and then something like this is how I'm supposed to get up this way. At least that's kind of what it looks like. Oh, there's that battleship again. That is looking really sweet. Man, I'm a big fan. Yeah, I don't know. This whole map, I mentioned this in every video of this map that I've done so far, but my goodness, they killed the look of it. It looks so good. I think this is the best looking map in the game by quite a long shot. I'm a big fan of the aesthetic. Another thing with this that makes it a little bit more difficult is when you're going on a road, which by the way, this is currently marked on the map as a road, although it just looks like the side of a hill to me, but I mean, I guess so. It just makes it a little bit more tricky to know what's going on instead of just following pavement or pre-worn pathways, I guess. Everything here is covered with blowing snow, and it's kind of cool to see. You know, I never got those massive off-road tires for the truck, and it's really quite painful because I need them. Obviously I need those ice tires too, but yeah, these small rocks here, they could be quenched by just having some wider wheels, which I unfortunately don't have. Okay, I'm going up the side this time and trying to take these wheels, not underneath, but on the wheels, or trying to take these rocks on the wheels, I should say. And that sort of strategy is working as I move them around until I end up beaching myself on them again. Oh goodness, come on rocks, leave me alone please. Okay, I think I finally did it. Oh man, holy, that was tough, just to get through those rocks. Just those small rocks right there. That took me quite a while to do, but hopefully we are going to be okay now. I mean, I'm relatively close to where I need to be. It's just gonna take me a while to get there. And another road has appeared. Looks like I probably should have just gone up that way. But you never know, it could be worse, could be easier. Let's just keep going. Okay, there we go. I'm free. I'm free! Finally made it to the middle of nowhere. But I don't know, that's kind of just everywhere in this place. See, I'm not sure if a long lead or a short lead on this is good, but I'm kind of mixing the two. We'll just go a medium one. Okay, it looks like I'm doing okay here. Just gonna have to drive up this slightly unmarked rock trail and then through these trees, or maybe not through those trees. It looks like I can probably go up here. That makes a little bit more sense. Oh, by the way, what I was talking about before about creativity, like, it seems like my channel... Oh, jeez, that's a tree. Okay, how the heck am I gonna get out of this one? I'm gonna just have to hit this. Okay, what I was attempting to say before I was rudely interrupted by a tree, and now I'm currently being rudely interrupted by taking even more damage on rocks. Oh man, this trail though. 22 engine damage, like, oh man. Oh, this is so rough. Oh geez, why do they make the rocks so big? Should I just drive around? It's gonna take forever. Ah, you know what? Let's weather this storm. Let's go. Come on. Up and over. Once again. Oh, I just rolled. Oh my goodness, roll over, please, 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 please. Come on. Oh, dang it. We're so close. I don't have an autonomous winch, so, oh man. Alright boys, no more messing around. Out comes the Yar because I want to make sure that this gets done right. The Yar is the best vehicle I have for this map currently, and probably, well, I think it might be one of the only ones that can actually have chain tires, which is extremely important, as you would suspect. But I've recovered the Azov, and I'm going to pull that container the rest of the way using this. This thing actually has repair points. It's got a lot of stuff that I really should have had on the Taiga that I was using. Did I say Azov before? Because I definitely meant Taiga. Either way though, this thing's gonna do the rest of the job. We'll get this done. This is most of the video done here already. But anyway, after we get this quest done, we'll reminisce a little bit with some of the trucks, and we'll cap this series off. And then good time to say goodbye, but also thank you. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say before, and I totally forgot about it, but I know I'm totally losing it at this point, but anyway, I kind of want to blend the channel a little bit in terms of, let's just pretend that the rally car building idea doesn't happen as often as I'd like. That wouldn't be something I could do a video on every week anyway. I just don't have the money to really put into it. Let me just check where I am first, hold on. But yeah, I just don't have the money to, like, I can't go out and buy seats for it immediately. I can't get everything done in a week. It's going to take me months of saving and working on it to be able to get it done to the way that I want it to be done. And that also comes after doing all the basic things too. So that would be a very long-term thing, maybe one video every once in a while, but for the rest of the time, I was thinking of doing a blend between sandbox and car stuff, which is basically what automation is, except maybe to a little bit more of sandbox extreme. So there are a lot of games where you can kind of build cars and mess around with them. One of them is Simple Planes, but there are quite a few more, and that's kind of what I was thinking. I just want to kind of mess around with those types of games and see where things go from there. So that, a bit of a channel pivot maybe, I don't know. We'll try that. I'm not really one for update videos, haven't done one in a long time, but that might be worth an update to let everybody know what's going on, what's gonna happen with the channel. I don't know, maybe next week. Okay, so the container is stuck behind some rocks, which is not ideal. Let me just try and push it out of the way here. Remember, I used this thing to like drag the trailer really awkwardly out of its hiding spot? Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing the same thing with this container. Doing it in the hardest way possible. That's really just my style at this point. Okay, so the Yar can pull the container, but it can't pull it that well, which means that this whole idea of riding these rocks is going to be interesting and probably pretty difficult. Not to say I'm not willing to do it though, because I'm about to give it a shot, If we can't make it over these ones, then I'm going to turn around and try going the other way, because it's not looking great from here on out. Well, this is precisely the reason why I brought this and not the Taiga once again, because I've rolled it as you do. Apparently I'm rolling a lot today. But this truck has an autonomous winch, so I can still winch even though I'm rolled. And I'm going to winch down one of these trees and attempt to roll myself the rest of the way, which has been entirely unsuccessful. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I've got a good thing going here. This tree is pretty sturdy, and as long as I can continue to move myself, I should be able to roll as well. This is so bad. Just drag the truck along the ground, you know how it is. Start that bad boy back up, come on. Let's move. It's yar time, isn't it? Oh, I just realized I should be making way more yar puns. Oh man. It's just a missed opportunity. Okay, you know what? Shortcuts are bad. I'm going around the long way. I'm not going this way. It's just too rough. It doesn't make any sense. No shortcuts means we're going around this way, and we'll still be facing off against some rocks, but at least we'll have a road to do it with. So if I go up here, and then this way, then down here, we'll discover some new area, down through here, and we'll end up in the same place. Okay, finally free here, finally free. Man, it feels good to be free of this, at least for now. Because there are more rocks ahead, it's not done yet. Yeah, off-road truck recommended. I can kind of see why. I guess the container does have some weight to it, you just don't notice when you're pulling it with something proper. But using the yar and trying to go uphill, it's not ideal. Maybe I could chain 2 yars together, I don't know. Okay, made it past the first obstacle, just had to winch it real close here. I'm going to keep it close because I think, well, that just means it's going to follow me a lot better. So we won't get hooked on so many rocks, ideally. But that's about as short as it's going to go before we start pulling the car down into the ground. I'm not sure that this container weighs more or less than the actual truck, but yeah, we're good so far. Just got to keep moving. Yeah, I'm kind of pulling myself into the ground using a container. Not exactly helping with speed, but it is so far working, so we'll keep going like this. Oh man, this is going to be a painfully slow journey uphill. Oh jeez. Well, we're going to be here for a while, which means we can just kind of sit and wait. Patience is key, but one thing I do want to do before this ends off is I want to do a big fleet photo. So we'll have to find a good spot to do that, probably right outside the garage. I don't want to have to travel too far for it. Okay, this is a bit of a hill. We haven't gone that far in the last minute or so since I've been recording this and just kind of waiting. Just sitting here, throttle all the way down, low range on, high low range on, doesn't really make much of a difference. Actually, I think that makes us slower. Having the wheel spin too much just means we dig holes, so yeah, I think we're good for now. Going downhill should be fun though. See, if I did this with the Taiga, it would be a lot faster, but I don't know. Again, I'm kind of making things harder for myself. It was necessary though, as I had a lesson to learn. Apparently get an autonomous winch on literally anything you can. I think this is the only one that I have one on, but it might be the one that I only have it unlocked for as well, so I'm using that excuse. This has got to be one of the more treacherous paths I've ever done here. My goodness, it's not easy at all. Man oh man, the roads are hardly roads, they're just snowbanks. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get around all this, by the way. What do I do here? I guess I just go down and around, maybe? Seems like the best way. It's not gonna be easy though. Oh man. Well, down we go, around we go, and then hopeful for the future. Okay, apparently I'm down into the rocks now, but yeah, I thought I was going the right way. Apparently not. Oh man. Oh my goodness, I rolled it again. Oh man, well there's some trees here, so I have a few chances to come back over, but they are not strong trees. They're not making this map easy. Just light tugs, come on. Just a little bit. Come on now. Don't, oh dang, it gave up. Next one. Oh, that was a small one too. Come on, next one. And, nope. Next one. Okay, I'm not having any luck at all here. Like, literally negative luck. Nothing to winch onto, really. I'm just kind of stuck. Oh, man. What have I done? Okay, I'm bringing back the taiga. Let's get this thing done. Yeah, I'm done asking. Let's get this over with. Alright, there's the container up there on the hill. You know what? This seems kind of dumb, but why am I trying to go up that way when I can just drag it down here and then just kind of go up this way? Probably a bit easier now, isn't it? So let's just go get the thing. We'll come back down on the ice. We'll come up this way. I'll drive over here up to the North Camp and get this thing done. Nothing else happening today. I just want this finished. That's literally it. So the Azov is out. I've got better tires on it. These are off-road tires, not just all-terrains that it came with. That's literally the only change to it. Everything else is stock. Let's see what we can do, though. I did think about bringing a crane. Actually, I was thinking about doing that, and also bringing a flatbed so we could carry it. But you know what? Let's just drag it down. Okay, so my idea here... Oh, geez. We do have some repair points, thankfully. But my idea here is pretty simple. I'm just going to back this thing up into that area, drag that thing down because I've got an extended winch on here, and then, I don't know, drag it along the ice and recorrect myself after that. I really should have just kept going down with the Yar. I didn't plan that too well. But let's see. No winch points yet. No winch points yet. Winched. Let's go. Down you come, container. We actually have power this time. A lot more power and, well, surprisingly the same amount of wheels, I think. Actually, one extra axle. See, I want to get the Yar with some Azov power because it's currently got the base engine, but yeah, until then we actually have to pull out the real Azov and then crash into a rock. And as you do. Remember what I said a long time ago about this being my favorite truck in the game? Yeah, that still stands. It's totally my favorite one. The Taiga could not replace the ridiculous gimmick that this thing can go completely underwater. I don't know how I can ever forget that. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Alright, new route. As you can see, the box is sliding next to me. Up we go, down this way, right into North Camp. Let's finish this off. The extended winch is pretty cool too, by the way. Look at how long a lead you can have on there. It just makes it a lot easier to grab trees in the distance. Alright, and we're coming up to the same spot where I was pretty worried about falling in before. That was with the Taiga, but I think this time I'll be okay. I don't know which one weighs more, but I'm just going to be more careful and try and drive away from that area. Just stay off the thin ice, stay on the thick, theoretically thick snow-covered ice. Oh man, I'm losing it. Although that's really not advisable in real life, by the way, don't do that. I'm saying that because you never know how thick the ice is under the snow. It could just be like really thin and only there to support the snow. You gotta know where you're going if you're taking a heavy vehicle on a lake or yeah, I guess it'd be a lake. Alright, small rocks covered in snow. They're nothing in comparison to the Azov's power here. It has forged the rivers of Michigan. It will drive up this way without any issues. The only thing that's changed is the tires and the paint job. But other than that, we're good to go anywhere. I think it's pretty fitting to end off the series on sort of where it began. Although it did begin with a small heavy-duty truck, those things become useless when you unlock this stuff. These heavy Russian trucks are off-road spec. Heavy Russian trucks are just too good. And there it is, we finally made it to the campsite after all this time. 3 trucks later, I guess? Yeah, that's far too many. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive across the snow because, Azov power. That's what I'm leveraging here. Oh yeah, no problem at all here. No problem at all. Oh man, why didn't I just take this before? And almost there, I'm gonna start winching it towards me so we can get this thing done. That's slowing me down just a little bit, but almost there. Come on. Drop this lad right off, and finally done. Man, oh man. Feels good. Holy though. This has been a heck of a series. I just want to go ahead and thank all of you for watching it. Thank you for supporting this series over the last 15 episodes and the beginning of it as well, where I had that one sort of intro video. That was a bit of an experiment and it actually worked out pretty darn good, so maybe I'll do that again in the future. Boys, this is the final fleet right here. We have the Taiga, the Azov, the Yar, and the massive Kolav. These are the big trucks that pulled me through the entire game, with the Yar being the latest addition, but definitely one of the greatest, as I've used it a lot in this map. But yeah, this is the fleet, this is the video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys a lot. Those of you who stuck through this series, the last 15 episodes, again, thank you so much for that. Look forward to the latest uploads coming up. I know it's a bit disappointing every time a series ends, but sometimes it just has to. In this case, I think I've spent my time with this enough. But that's just for now. If I come up with anything cool or they put out anything I'm really interested in, then I'll definitely do a one-off video just checking it out. And this doesn't mean that there isn't a possibility that I won't stream this game either. I know that some people have expressed interest in playing multiplayer with me, so if you want to do that, still let me know. I might be able to coordinate that. We can set up a game and then stream that too. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you guys a lot. Yeah, thanks guys. Big thank you to those who have chosen to support this channel and this series throughout all this time. We have Overlord, That Rice-Stood Explorer, QT Bear, Terry Williams, The Most Random Person, Sick D Cars and Stuff, Boris Ramirez, Chug, and Jacob. Oh my goodness, my voice is gone. This is what I'm going to sound like when I'm like 90 years old, or in this case, when my throat is a little bit too dry. Oh man. Okay, goodbye.